All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to more Arknights Endfield. We are doing an early stream tonight because we are going to be doing two streams. We're going to be doing Arknights, and then about 12:30, we're going to be doing more Neverness to Everness. So yeah, we had to kind of cut the stream a little short last night. We started having some internet difficulties. It was on YouTube's end, and I have since resolved it. I do believe 99% positive I've resolved it, but yeah, I said we would try to do a double stream today, so here we are. We're doing it. We are going to be doing Camille's story. We're trying to finish up all the rest of the side quests and character story quests before the new version next week. And we've got, I think, maybe 3 or 4 days. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. But we're going to go ahead and try to get that knocked out. The story quests only seem to take about 2.5 hours or so. At least the way I do them. And we can, you know, that'll give us plenty of time to get that taken care of. So anyway, welcome everyone. How you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you all had a great week so far, and I hope that your gaming has been going great. My name is Gruzbee. The catgirl mascot is Fumi-chan, and I am that dude that plays video games with a catgirl VTuber model. Why? Because it's cringe, and I don't care. And neither should you. Besides, this is the internet. Most of it is cringe anyway. So, I did log on a little bit earlier today. I was trying to catch up on some grinding for my characters. I'm really slow about leveling up and optimizing my characters. I try to do one group at a time. So I got Rosie up to level 90, and I am trying to optimize her her loadout, her gear. I'm pretty sure this is a good set for her. We've got the security armor T1. We've got the Redeemer gloves, which are kind of new, but those do give her a base agility boost of 86 and a base ultimate damage bonus of plus 45%. So these are definitely better than the other ones, which were the security gloves T1, which were not as good. So yeah, these have a base starting percentage of being better, so I'm going to be using those. What I'm working on right now is trying to get her agility, trying to get her gear artificed. I'm trying to get her agility maxed out as much as possible. Then I'm going to work on crit rate second, because I want to try to get her attack up as high as possible. And then in turn, I'm going to be working down the line in my team, and then once I'm satisfied with my team, I'll start working on a backup team for different things. But I've been really slow about this because I just haven't been focusing that hard on it, and I have not been going after essences like I should have been. I know that those really do matter, but I just don't like the drop rate for essences at all. I wish there was a little bit more of a guarantee for something like that. Seems very grindy. So yeah, that's where we are. Rosie is officially my only character that I think is level 90, so woohoo. All right, so I don't have any dailies to do. I've gotten all of those taken care of. We can essentially just jump right in to the event. Also, I did finish up the where is it, Carly's Fairy Tale of Wuling. I only had one more day to do, so I just went and took the picture and claimed all my rewards. So that event is done. Oh, we got some weekly routine stuff to do. Okay. Sanity supply. Oh, goody. Stuff that's going to expire. I really wish that that would just not be a thing. Really, I do. The fact that it expires is just silly, I think. Okay, so we've got Danse Macabre. So we need to read Fiona, the comms officer's messages. And oh, we also have one more to do, but we're not going to be doing this one tonight. We're going to be doing this one later, probably in a couple of days. The Deep Vaulted Steel. This one will unlock the Sword Vault Dale. So yeah, that one's kind of important, I imagine. All right, so let's see. All right, Inman. We received a request for help from Seska. Seska hopes you can offer an Agus Mechanus or Keeper of Wisdom support. He's looking into a case involving a special blood sample that went missing in Valley 4. A brief background on Seska. The organization represents the Sarkaz on Talos 2. And they've been a long-term ally of Enfield. Huh. Blood sample? Do we have more details on that? The Keeper is waiting at the worker dorms. He'll give you the details himself. Also, the leaders of Seska also expressed their concerns regarding your health and joy for your return. In fact, many of them have invited you as a guest to the Floating City. Floating City. That sounds interesting. All right. Well, thank them for their concerns. Okay, let's go. Do. Prophecy based on ancient Sarkazian witchcraft. That I missed that a while ago at the hub base. What? Do.
Hey, he's been sitting there for ages. Maybe we should go check.
That vampire? Yeah, I'm not sure we speak the same language. How about you go first?
Wait, is he really a vampire?
I greet you on behalf of Seska, Administrator. Camille Arno, Agus Mechanus dispatched by Seska. You may call me a Keeper of Wisdom, a special agent for handling Sarkazian and witchcraft crimes.
Okay.
You may return and wait for my updates.
But Seshka asked me to help find the blood samples.
I will be handling this mission alone.
But you'll comply with Seshka's arrangements, right?
I do. Recently, an anonymous donor sent a blood sample to Seshka. The transport vehicle went dark after departing from Valley 4. The sample was invaluable, showing rare traces of ancient Sarkas witchcraft. But does this really need the Edmund's personal attention? More likely, Seshka sent you here to keep an eye on me.
He never mentioned anything like that. I'm here to help, nothing more.
I do not intend to make things difficult, but this case is linked to a fugitive I've been tracking personally. I'll handle it myself. 1 hour will do.
Maybe I should give Seshka a call. Inman, have you met the Keeper of Wisdom? How did it go? We didn't get a good start. Keeper of Wisdom intends to act alone and does not want my involvement. Can you ask Seshka why he's doing this? Seshka responded to our inquiries. Keeper of Wisdom Camille is indeed interesting and prefers to act alone. They're asking you to keep Mr. Keeper safe. They also said you're free to do whatever is necessary to achieve that. Whatever that's necessary? Whatever is necessary? Okay, I think I know how to handle Mr. Keeper. They highlighted that in the event Camille refuses to comply, try mentioning the name Char. Char.
Char? Sounds
Like
a mystery.
Charizard?
I
Get out of here. I hate
should
this.
talk to Camille
Get out of here.
again.
Be gone. Where did he go?
I have nothing else to say. Please leave.
So, 1 hour will do, huh?
The intel I need is all secured. 3 crew on that vehicle. The driver, Philip, and cargo handlers, Dunning and Jeffrey. As for the donor's information, I'll look into it through other channels.
By the way, Seshka is giving me free reign over you. Hey, that's what happens when you have a administrator badge. You know, it's the do what I want and get away with it badge.
Just kidding. I wouldn't actually do anything.
Or would I?
I'll help you get some leads on the donor. Leave it to me.
Suit yourself. I'm heading over first.
Heading where?
The transport's point of origin.
And this guy is going to be so much fun to work with. You locate Druan, the logistics supervisor in charge of the blood samples.
So he's actually your friend? But I would have been more polite earlier if I knew. The transport crew vanished along with the blood samples. We're all very worried. and that guy has the nerve to call Philip a suspect.
Who the F is Philip? Oh wait, isn't he the driver transporting the samples?
That's right, it's him. Philip had saved up enough creds to move to Morospolis. His application was approved too. But the attack on Valifora just washed all that effort away. That blighted sarcasm said maybe he stole it himself. Impossible. Philip would never do something like that.
Well, as his friend, you have every right to believe in him.
I'd stake my life on it. Philip is a fine young chap through and through.
All right, I believe you, but there are suspicions we must clear up.
All of them were so young. I should have contacted the security bureau sooner.
Don't you worry, I'll bring them home.
The Sarkaz asked about an anonymous donor. I'll need time to dig through the logs. I'll contact you the moment I have any leads.
All right, head to the departure point of the transport vehicle. All right, that's up here.
I am definitely not ignoring the errors. I am simply in need of rest. Well then, let us reboot this process once more.
What is it, all the way over here? You know, I wish I could cheer happy, unlike that crap out of here. Dude, they still haven't fixed this hole? Okay, if he's an actual vampire, shouldn't he be burning up in the daylight?
That way.
According to the worker in charge, the vehicle went which way? What am I gonna, like, give him compliments now? I can go with, you're really good, I don't think you need my help, or I see the special approach by a keeper of wisdom. Let's go with the first one. Let's stroke that ego a little bit, see what happens.
Nothing special. Observation, investigation, standard skills for the keepers of wisdom.
You're always on the... Oh, never mind. I'm speaking out of turn. I'm sorry. I'm so used to reading stuff.
The criminal you're after. Is it Char?
How do you know that name?
It came to me in a vision on my watch. Take a wild guess.
Seshka gave it away. I knew it.
They still doubt? Okay, why do they doubt him? I'm a little curious. We kind of got thrown into this investigation looking for a blood sample. Dude who regular people were like whispering, going, oh, it's a vampire. And he's investigating this. We were asked to tag along and then given final say. They're not really giving me much to go on as to why he is or is not trustworthy. I guess we'll figure that one out. I know Valley 4 pretty well. I can help you. I mean, yeah, I spent at least the first month running around Valley 4 trying to, you know, fix it.
Fine, as you say. You have Seshka's authority. If we find him, and he's behind the sample's disappearance, leave him to me. Alone. If you have no objections, that settles it. Wait here for a moment. I'll go check if any clues were missed.
Perhaps a different angle will reveal more clues.
If you insist, we can split up and search.
Okay, so
Let's start by asking the worker in charge of the dispatch.
I need to do a refresher here. Let's see, database. No, archive. Here we go. Seshka. Seshka, because I have no idea who they are. I might have heard them mentioned once or twice. In fact, isn't Last Right? Doesn't she like work for them? Regardless. All right. Seshka means the stop in the language of the Sarkaz. The Sarkaz built Seshka as their home on Talos 2, and it also serves as the organization representing their interests in this world. Ever since the outbreak of the First Angloid War, the Sarkaz of Kazdel have fought in nearly every major conflict in Talos 2. The Snow Priest of Sami? We'll go with Sami. The Snow Priest of Sami thus gifted the Sarkaz a fang from the fallen Farenmut, perhaps as a token of gratitude, or to uphold a new prophecy revealed by the Foldartals. I don't like that word. With their witchcraft, the Sarkaz converted the Farenmut fang into a floating anchor, much like the life bone of the past. Around this anchor, they built a floating city named Seshka, far smaller than the free cities of TGCC and the steel citadels of the UWST. The stop proved a fitting name for this Sarkazian community. After the war ended, many of the Sarkaz walked away from their traditional isolationism and chose to become part of the Civilization Band, basically the UN, or the planetary conglomerate. Seshka did not oppose the trend. Instead, they became brand managers. Brand managers? Opinion leaders and mediators, and eagerly offered their services for the Civilization Band. Though the floating city has retained its functions as a massive military airship, it is also a window. The city contains a theme park, a theater, and a bazaar open to the entire civilization band. It is also the headquarters of the famous brand Witching Hour. Okay, yeah. What is Witching Hour? Skilled witchcrafters and mercenaries remain the most famous trades of Seshka, and these no longer define the stereotypes of the Sarkassian people. War is no longer the constant companion of the Sarkas. They have finally tilled the soil for a new life. Huh. Okay, well, I'm only slightly less as confused. Not as confused. Just a little bit.
The station has 2 exits. The transport vehicle you mentioned left from that side.
Anything else worth noting?
They were headed for the power plateau. The station had another batch of cargo to send, so we asked Philip to take it along. But I'm not sure about that cargo's actual destination.
If the station commissioned the transport to carry goods, there should be an order form on record.
Okay, so we're gonna find the goods transport order form. You mean this thing? Transfer of delivery job. After the ether eruption at Valley 4, availability of UWST crews took a serious dip, and this has affected our transport capacity. An application has been sent to HQ to transfer a portion of delivery jobs to the TGCC. Before the TGCC convoy arrives, we should sort out the deliveries based on the nature of the goods involved and the urgency of the job. Get the urgent jobs delivered first to minimize losses to our supplies. Okay, well... Am I missing something? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Goods transport order form. Number 1, blood sample. Client, anonymous. Destination, Seska. Note, drop off at the forward parking area of the floating city. Number 2, special steel parts. Client, Riska. Destination, United Parking Lot. Number 3, amethyst components. Client, Gorion. Destination, Plateau Trunkway. Is that a word? Trunkway? Sounds made up.
The convoy would pass through the United parking lot, then head toward the Plateau Trunkway.
If Char is involved, he probably visited the station. Seems legit. Let's ask around.
Better
Hey, you.
coordinate with the Security Bureau next time. Can't have another mess like this.
Excuse me.
Oh, Enman. Are you looking for the missing transport? That's great. We've been so worried. We'll give you our full support. Please, find those kids.
Okay, now when you say kids, obviously you're not like talking about like teenagers, right? Because you wouldn't send teenagers out on a job driving a transport vehicle. You're just talking about like youths, or as Uncle Vinny would say, utes. I'd like to take a look at the visitor log.
No problem at all. The log is over there, and if you need anything, just let me know.
You guys have like a filing cabinet? Visitor name, Char. Bum bum bum. Respondent, Philip. Purpose of visit, submission of a job order. A few words have been scribbled below this entry. The name of this sarcasm isn't familiar to me. The guy probably came from another region. These are troubled times, so please call Seshka and verify his identity. Seshka hopes we can provide descriptions of this individual's physical and facial features. Maybe we should ask the person on the shift. We asked 5 crewmates, and none of them remembered the looks of this Char. Serious? All right.
Someone named Char came to see Philip.
It's
I should
confirmed.
show this to Camille.
Char is afoot. What is this? There's a note on the container. Supplies from Samank. If needed, contact the on-duty personnel at the current station. Handle with care. Avoid impacts. You mean impacts like this? Whatever. Where's Camille? Where'd he go? Hey, you seen a tall vampire dude around here? Looks like he's got the severe routine. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy, what you doing? You staring off into the void? You staring at those kids down there?
Wait for me!
I wouldn't be caught doing that if I were you. That might not look good on your file.
Mom's calling us. Dinner's getting cold. Come on, take my hand.
Remembering what life was like before you became a vampire, a creature of the night? Or daytime, because it kind of looks like daytime. You don't seem like a fan of the crowds. Hello? Nothing? Did you have a close friend before?
I don't need friends. Getting back on topic, I've mapped the truck stops along the route. We'll follow this road for a stretch, then head to the United parking lot.
I found something you missed.
Char.
That's right. Char.
Well, we can't jump to conclusions based on a name alone. The odds of his involvement are very high. This piece of the puzzle is very helpful. Thank you.
Whoa, compliments. Easy there, buddy. You're gonna make me swoon. All right, tell me about Char. Is he a wanted man? Is he a vampire? Is he a bloodsucker?
Char is a vampire, too.
I
We
knew
come from a
it.
Sarkast lineage who can wield witchcraft through blood.
So is vampire just another name of like blood witch? Or do they actually, you know, suck down the blood? I'm curious. I want to see it in action. Seeing is believing.
He was once a member of Seshka, too. But he fell from grace and became a landbreaker.
Landbreaker?
He's extremely dangerous and cunning. I faced him a few times, but never managed to capture him.
Wait, whoa. So you're saying that a Landbreaker just sauntered up in here, placed an order, signed some paperwork or whatever, and then just left? Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. So that's why you think Seshka doubts you.
That's probably why they asked you to assist me. I accept their suspicions, and I do not intend to dispute their reasons. But when it comes to hunting Char, I won't back down.
Well, it's obvious that Char has a special link with you.
I don't doubt you. I can feel your determination.
Can you, though? I don't want to feel his determination. All right, let's go. Follow the blood stains.
Do you smell that? Blood up ahead.
Well, Rosie is a wolf girl. She can smell everything. Set of tire tracks stretching forward, likely left by the transport. Blood. A streak of crimson leading up the uphill road. Yeah, up the uphill road, down the downhill road. Nah, it doesn't work that way. You catch a faint scent of blood when you get closer.
Ordinary blood. Based on the color and scent, it was spilled recently.
So,
An omen of ill fortune.
whose blood is the question? That's a lot of blood. Looks like somebody got dragged a little bit.
The transport drove along the road normally. What we have here is a streak of blood veering off towards the slope above.
Maybe it was a wild animal. Is it blood from one of the transport crew?
Very likely. If the convoy was attacked right after setting off, it's probably an inside job.
All right, there's also a bunch of footprints over there.
The hub hasn't rained for quite a few days, has it?
You know, now that I think about it, I don't think it's ever rained at the hub.
The soil is dry. These footprints were left here on purpose.
Okay, so when you say on purpose, do you mean they did that to try to throw us off their trail?
The one behind this is laying a false trail. Or he's taunting me. Let's head to the end of this blood trail. See what little surprise he's left for us. You, coming along?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Let's go.
Still no trace of witchcraft, and the scent of blood is very faint. Too quiet. Something's off. Hold on. Look over there. He's
Over
no
where?
longer breathing.
Ew!
I remember his name. Dunning.
No, not Dunning.
Once again, I was too late.
Yeah, he's been dead for a while. Poor Dunning. Dang it.
No signs of decay on the body. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. No signs of struggle before death.
That means he got bushwhacked.
The wound has been treated. Not a trace of blood. Only a vampire could manage that.
Why would a vampire treat the wound?
This is no coincidence. Along with that visitor log, it's definitely Char's. That bastard.
You okay over there? Is that from where the Nazgul stabbed you?
It's nothing. Just an old injury. It stings sometimes when I overuse arts. Get worked up, or come into contact with certain types of blood. The blood trail along the way isn't the victims. This isn't the crime scene. Char and Philip ambushed him, then dumped the body in the wilderness to obstruct the investigation.
Wait, I thought Philip was one of the drivers.
Struck his own from the back. Utterly despicable. I've been through this kind of betrayal before. Now, I smell it again.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Andyman 900. Did I get that right? Welcome. Why do you need...
It's those closest to you who cut the deepest. And once the trust is gone, it never comes back. We can't let Char escape. I'm heading to the United parking lot first. Endman, can you contact Ran? The dead deserve respect, not desecration.
Endman, any progress?
No, that doesn't look like the same guy. The guy we talked to had much darker looking hair.
We found Dunning, but he was already deceased. I'm so sorry.
Dunning, he's gone?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Thank you for finding him, Endman. I'll send someone right away to handle things at the scene. He's not from around here. We have to send him back to Triglava. Sorry. I need to contact his family. The other two? Please. I'm counting on you.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do about this dead guy. I guess they're going to come and clean him up. Where the hell do we need to go? All the way... Hey, look, buddy. if you don't like the rule, then why did you bother following just to tell me that? There's a reason why I have the need to be a follower before you can comment. And yeah, it's not a reason I have to explain. Where am I supposed to take this? Power plateau to meet up with Camille. Oh, it's here. Oh, okay. Teleport.
Administrator, over here.
Oh, we got another body. We got a few bodies. Why are they oozing this miasma is the real question. Alright, enter immersion mode. Some features may be temporarily unavailable. Entry into immersion mode switches you to the present team. Let's go.
We're getting closer to Char. There are traces of witchcraft around here. Let's track the vehicle first. Char takes priority.
Aren't we gonna investigate those land breakers? You know, the ones that are outside all oozing with miasma?
We're out of time. He's cunning and deceptive. This is his trick to stall us and escape. Don't fall for it.
See, this is why we need to check the bodies.
I won't let him get his way.
But the transport team and the blood samples. Focus up, my guy.
That can wait for later.
Okay, so these guys just get up off the ground. Camille has sensed the presence of his sworn enemy, granting him a buff for battles of this story mission. His final strikes will absorb heat infliction stacks from enemies within a certain range and convert them into his attack. Camille's battle skills can be summoned. Fire Fang, Vesper Wings that apply heat infliction to enemies in a small area. You know what? Let's just do it.
An ambush. After all these years, treachery is still all you're capable of. Corner them. Bleed forth impurity. Witchcraft is ready. A rain of crimson red.
Got him.
My mistake for not noticing Jar's ambush. I should have neutralized them first.
Hey, Lucky. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bits. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How is the Thursday night treating you? Yeah, I took a little bit of a break for about a month. And I am back. Yeah, this is my first double stream night in a long time. But that's because we had to end my Neverness to Everness stream last night just a little bit early. So it was still about a 3-hour stream, which is fine. I just was wanting to go a little bit further, but for some reason YouTube's streaming, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but whenever you set up streaming on YouTube, you can set it up with this one setting or this other setting. And I had it set up for this other setting because I thought it was better. And turns out it wasn't. So it was causing my stream to lag. Yeah, apparently don't believe everything you read on the internet. So in order to fix it, I would have had to have ended my stream anyway. So it wasn't that bad. But yeah, we're back. We are streaming. We're doing Arknights Endfield. We're trying to wrap up all of the story missions before the new version update comes out, which I think will be Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, somewhere in there. It's next week. I do know that. So we're doing Camille's story quest. He's the featured character for the banner, but I'm not gonna pull for him. I'm gonna pull for the next character. I've been saving so I can get that guarantee character. Anyway, we are on the lookout for some bad guy, and Camille is a vampire and apparently has a personal beef with them. Such a personal beef that will pretty much ignore protocol or common sense to go after them. All right, Camille, stop.
Char.
Forget about Char.
You said we can't let Char play us like fools, but now you're agitated and he's leading you around.
You've been playing Dragon Quest XI, gifted a copy to a friend, so you've been playing alongside her in solidarity. Nice. How many times have you played or beaten Dragon Quest XI?
Perhaps you're agitated because you think you can't afford to trust me.
Have I made you feel that way?
I've noticed how unusually fixated you are on Char. Capturing him isn't just about Seshka's warrant, is it? I respect you, which is why I've let you take the lead. I trust you'll show me the same consideration.
You've played it once, or you've beaten it once? Or you've played it once, but not really beaten it since the game has a third act post-game that you never finished before. Okay. Is that the one that, let me see. I think I may have that one on my Switch. I think I bought it and never played it. I was stocking up on a bunch of RPGs because there was a time that I was going to do like a series of RPG games. And then I realized that RPGs take like 5 million hours to beat. So just scheduling one is like pretty much, you know, it's like a summer thing. I'm still holding out hope that I can do a few RPGs, but it's going to take some serious planning and scheduling.
Char stole from me when he left Seshka. I have to get it back with my own hands. He's the reason why I became an Agash Mekanas.
I'm still not sure about that word. Agash Mekanas.
No. Even if I hadn't become a keeper of wisdom, I'd still be hunting him now.
If it matters that much, why not let Seshka help?
Seshka, it has my absolute loyalty, but Char has to die, and he has to die by my hand.
Okay.
I wanted to end this on my own, but I kept failing. In the end, all I did was push others away. I just realized Seshka asked you to keep an eye on me because of this exact attitude. When you refuse to trust others, you forfeit the right to be trusted as well.
Camille, let me help. You don't have to fight alone.
The leaders of the stop would definitely want a word with me. You're right, Edmund. Abandoning the clues in front of us out of impulse is exactly what he wants. Let's stick to our original plan. Find the blood samples first.
All right, let's check the witchcraft you mentioned first. An empty vial stained with blood, with marks on the ground leading outward. Yo, Camille, I found something!
This isn't the sample we're looking for. It's just ordinary blood. But the witchcraft.
Oh, it's doing something. Let me guess. Char?
Correct. His voice is the source of the witchcraft. This blood trail points toward the Plateau Tronquay, which matches the clue we found at the station.
Another act of provocation?
But given the absence of other leads, let's just follow the blood trail. Edmund, about what happened earlier. I suppose I should apologize.
Okay, this is a perfect time to go take our first break. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab some water, stretch my legs, and you guys can do the same thing. You can go get a drink, whatever you gotta do, go to the bathroom, go to the gas station, send a text message, make a phone call, call your boss, tell them you're gonna be late because you're watching weirdos on the internet play video games with a catgirl. Whatever. You know, it's up to you however you want to handle that. But anyway, I will return in 5 minutes, so BRB. All right, I am returned. Okay. So we are now following the bloodstains. And I'm stuck as Camille. All right, well, let's go. Like, I just want to say for the record, this town is kind of crap anyway, so the bloodstains are kind of an improvement.
Don't come any closer. Not here.
Edmund, we must...
Help me!
Leave this to me, Edmund.
What are you gonna do? Time for your assistant to pull some weight.
All right.
Don't
Let's fight
forget,
side by
I'm the
side.
Endman of Endfield Industries.
Vampire? Boss? No, you're not.
Let's do this together, lads!
Death waits. Pierce me.
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive, I'm just very badly burned.
Thank you so much.
Try not to talk for now. And definitely, if you're hurt, I wouldn't do a whole bunch of heavy coughing. That might rupture something.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
You sure you're okay? You're coughing up blood? Really?
I'm fine. They're just blood clots.
Blood? Ew!
Cargo handler Jeffrey. Where are the transport and the blood samples?
The transport drove to this area. Philip attacked Dunning, then went after me.
Any other unusual details you noticed?
Just as we were leaving, we almost hit a Sarkaz. I spoke to him for a moment. There was so much blood. And then... I can't remember much. It's like there's a fog in my head. Oh, crap. What about Dunning? Have you seen him?
Unfortunately, Dunning... Yeah, he kind of dead. Now look, just calm down, Jeffrey. I'll have Druon come pick you up.
Before I blacked out, I saw the vehicle head that way. Try following the road and take a look.
That Sarkaz who appeared out of nowhere had to be Char.
See, when I think of Char, I think of
donor's info. Tracking down anonymous details was a bit tricky.
that dude
Sorry
from
about that.
Gundam. I think his name was Char, wasn't it? Let me double check. I want to make sure I got my facts right. Yeah, Char. Yup. Like the OG Gundam villain. Yeah. Okay. Inman, I found the donor's info. Tracking down anonymous details is a bit tricky. Sorry about
The
that.
name is Char.
We found Jeffrey. He's alive. Come pick him up. And thanks for the intel.
That's a relief. I'll come and get him right away. Monsieur Camille, Mr. Camille, Endmin, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Char donated his own blood. How could I have missed that?
That is a bit weird. Why would somebody do that, you know? Like, was he using his own blood as a bait? Is this whole incident an excuse to draw Camille out into the open so Char can, I don't know, humiliate him or something?
Now I see what's going on. The driver Philip needed money to cover his losses, and Char manipulated him. The two attacked the rest of the convoy team and stole the vehicle. The vehicle can then be used to transport Char's blood away, complete the plan.
And what is that plan? Yeah, what is so special about his blood other than it being vampire blood?
As mentioned earlier, Char is also a vampire. He has a special ability. If enough of his blood is delivered to a location, he can teleport there.
That is a pretty cool trick, but it's also kind of nasty.
There are many eyes in Valley 4. For Char to escape the warrant, he will need a covert way out.
Why send it to Seshka and let you find out?
To lure me to Valley 4, play me for a fool here, and then leave satisfied. That's why.
Okay, so I was only half right. He did draw you out.
He deliberately leaves traces so I could find him. Like it's some kind of hide and seek. And games are not fun without an opponent. But this time, I'll end his game. The driver who betrayed his crew, and the disgrace of Seshka, neither of them will get away. I'll use whatever means necessary.
Well, the problem is both Druon and Jeffrey really trust Philip.
Would you rather trust that driver over my judgment?
Well, we're talking what? They're like character witnesses. Do you get one of those?
But I stand by this conclusion.
Okay, searching for traces of the transport vehicle. All right, let's go.
The lost and the fated. Can we still hold on to them at all? Transport.
Oh, there it is. The problem with this town is everything looks wrecked.
Why would
So
he abandon the vehicle here? Doesn't make sense.
no, it makes perfect sense. You're standing right where he wants you to be standing.
The blood samples are gone. No signs of struggle in the cab. The vehicle's ignition has been remotely locked. As the vehicle could no longer work, maybe the driver took the samples and fled on foot. Let's check the surrounding area again.
All right, so we got, what is this? A receipt for a ticket to Morospolis, paid under the name Philip. Few words have been written on the back of the receipt. Remember to come home. We've got... What are we looking at? The vehicle has no obvious blood stains, but here is a smudge of old blood pointing back the way you came. Okay. A set of footprints that ends with a faint trail of blood. Cargo scattered on the ground. The refrigeration units are open, but there is no trace of the blood samples. Jump up front road. Doesn't seem like anything relevant. Dang it. I can't delete that while I'm in immersion mode. It sucks.
This vehicle's remote lock system must have disrupted Char's plan. He hid for too long. Fell out of touch with new tech on Talos, too. One slip is all it takes.
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't get too, confident.
The back of the receipt has Char's handwriting. Proof of his collusion with Philip.
You know, I'm really curious about your past with Char.
Some other time. I'll tell you then. The blood samples in his corporeal form must still be in Valley 4. This time, I will catch him. Even though the blood stain over there points back the way we came, it's a false trail. It's ordinary blood, laced with a trace of Char's witchcraft. He left the invitation for me.
Using the arts, can your injury handle it?
It's fine. To catch him, I'd pay any price. Besides, don't I have my assistant here with me?
Seems like we work pretty well with each other.
Man, the Inman will literally do any job as long as it means not having to administrate Enfield Industries. I mean, we have an entire ship in orbit with our own throne where we can sit and monitor all of Enfield Industries.
Reveal the path to me.
But are we ever there? No. Are we ever in our office doing office work? No.
Where should we go next?
Took a detour, huh? How tedious. This way. Look, landbreakers. They went inside. There's movement underground. This has to be Char's hideout. Edmund, let's make a deal. Char invited me here. This place must be rigged with traps. Stay outside and be my backup.
Trying to keep me out of the fight, huh? If you really don't want me involved, I won't force it. But, you know, I better not open the door and find you in there bleeding out or something.
I'm not trying to push you away, it's just... Would you trust me? No matter what happens?
Perlica, I trust. You, I just met.
If that's the case, then we shall do this together.
Talk to Camille and enter the abandoned facility. All right.
Edmund, we'll move once you're ready.
Well, let's go.
Right. Stay alert.
Start this mission. It will take a while to complete. Oh, they always do, don't they? All right, we're going in.
This facility has been completely taken over. Neferith's Bone Crusher clan should have pulled out by now. The ones in front of us.
Did Char recruit his own followers?
Exactly. Finding their nest is an unexpected bonus.
Nice.
We should alert the UWST Security Bureau after this. Can't let these landbreakers become a threat again. Edmund, watch out!
Something ain't back. I'ma break your skull.
Keep yourself safe, Edmund. Leave the enemies to me.
Dude, what is this place?
The blood trail leads over there. We'll have to jump across. Traitors of the Civilization Band.
Got a present for you.
Right in pain. Corner. Bleed forward. Here it is. Pierce them! You picked the wrong opponents.
Oh, that's the door we came in.
He left his touch here. Let's split up and investigate.
Okay, photographs of Valley 4, UWST materials, all kinds of documents linked together, pinned to the wall like countless butterfly specimens. Information about Enfield is mixed in among them. The room's owner has been secretly observing every move in this region. I don't like that. All right, let's see. UWST Originium facility covered in a thick layer of dust. It's not been used for a very long time. The monitor looks like it was kicked in. I hate it when they kick in monitors. Whoever owned this was seriously on edge.
It's never good with Originium tech to begin with.
I finished checking, Camille. How about you?
Oh, that doesn't look good. I had a feeling this is what it was going to turn out to be. Something told me. So, why does Char have pictures of you?
There are 4 people in this photo. He's in it too, isn't he? Who exactly is Char?
A wanted criminal hardly worth mentioning. A traitor to Seska. I'm hunting him down. That's all.
You were afraid that I'd withdraw my trust once I learned that Char's your kin. That's why you didn't want me involved, isn't it?
I used to be connected to him. But now... that connection is gone. I shall retrieve the blood samples and capture him. Nothing else matters. Edmund, you promised your trust. So cease the questions and let's go.
All right. I trust you. This photo won't change my position. All right. Is there anything else in here? Probably not. Usually event areas or special story areas don't have collectibles.
I can picture Char standing right here, watching the Landbreakers. He's not on this floor. We'll have to cross the camp and reach the elevator.
Well, looks like we got a fight.
Listen up! The boss might be gone for now, but you better get the job done and build it proper!
Well, it's been a bit since I beat some Landbreaker ass. Hope I'm not too rusty.
Stop right there!
We're just looking for the automotive shop.
Vampire? Boss, you headed out for a bit?
I bet they're, twins.
Out of the way.
Let's just blend in and slip inside.
I knew it. You faked about leaving.
Go away, will you?
Boss, you're acting a bit strange.
Yeah, boss, why don't you try smiling a bit?
You learned to think and actually reached a conclusion. Now that's strange. Kindly step aside, won't you?
I guess you and Char really look alike.
We look nothing alike. Maybe it's because we're both vampires. Never mind. Don't bother trying to understand Landbreaker logic. They're always extreme.
No. Mountain Dew is extreme. Landbreakers are just dumb.
Boss, who's that next to you?
You just now figured that out?
My
His
friend.
assistant.
Boss, you told us before you won't be bringing anyone.
Don't give them a chance to cough her back up.
Let's do this together, lads. I'm gonna kill you. He's getting ambushed.
We fight mercy.
No second chance.
Bleed forward.
Ready to shoot.
I don't know. It looks like they're calling for backup.
No second chance.
Corner them. Bleed forward. And then, about just now.
Yeah, we need to improve our teamwork.
Oh, we actually has something over here. Like someone left a recording.
Kinsfolk, the time is nigh. I am leaving to pursue matters of grave importance. Decades of waiting have culminated to this moment. If you still remember the glory of the Bone Crushers and the legacy of our warlord of the wilds, then build a home. Guard this ground. Why fear death when a traceless existence is worse? We must leave things worth remembering. Be it a tile, a machine, or a scar across the throat.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Let's investigate.
You know, there are a lot of cameras out here. Someone is probably watching us.
This sandbox. I never knew that Char had infiltrated Valley 4 so thoroughly. Turned out they occupied the underground area to build their own community. How absurd.
Can I ask about Char's relationship with the Landbreakers?
Long ago, Seshka had to face a traitor's challenge. That traitor was Jakub Meissen, warlord of the wilds. He broke from Seshka and became the founder of all Landbreakers.
Wait. So you're telling me that all the bad guys that we've been fighting originate from Seshka?
Char's parents died in that battle. Yet he chose to side with the enemy and become Jakub's enforcer. More than half a century ago, he convinced many Sarkas to leave the stop. The losses were significant.
I never knew this about Seshka. Wait, half a century? How old are you?
That's not really important.
I'm still willing to bet the Inman is older. Well, in terms of how long she's been in cryogenic suspension.
That's why I became an Agash Mekanas.
One day I'm going to figure out how to say that correctly. Argash Makanas. Still don't think I have it perfect, but we'll get there. What's behind the door?
Don't. It's one of Char's witchcraft contraptions. I'll handle it. My arts share the same origin as his. I can open it.
You're hurt.
I'm fine. Just normal exhaustion. Hold on. How many of these things did he set up? I found a control switch. Did anything change over there, Enman?
What the crap? The wrong button.
Out of the way. Over right now. Onward, Edmund. I'll handle these containers.
Oh no, your arts are out of control.
Stay back. I can still...
Yeah, this don't look good. What the F?
Leave this to me.
Enman, your hand. Apologies.
None required. You must rest.
All right. I'm really fine.
I swore I'd handle everything myself. But just now, I reached out to you for help.
Well, that sucks, but, you know, sometimes you gotta.
Something's been slipping out of control this whole time. I'm getting weaker and less like myself. It's terrifying. Yet, it also feels like a weight lifted. Sorry, I can't really explain it.
You're treating me as a friend and building some trust. That's good.
What are these options? Option 1 is willing to talk about your past with Char, ? Or option 2, pretend to not understand Camille. What? You know what? Let me go with option 2 just to see what the hell.
Enman, are you doing this on purpose?
Well, don't wait for me to ask questions.
Char is my twin brother.
I knew it. I mean, I knew landbreakers were dumb, but, you know, they can probably at least find their head with both hands. So they're not that dumb.
Unlike me, he had no talent for witchcraft. Perhaps I emerged a few seconds before Char, and took what should have been his. He was the scrawny troublemaker who always shadowed me, who always cried when things went wrong. I had to be protective.
I can imagine. You must have been really close to him.
The day Seshka was attacked, I failed to reach home in time. Mother and father, their eyes never opened again. But Char still breathed. I couldn't lose him too. So I gave him half of my blood. He received my life force, as well as my arts. It's the weapon he'd always dreamed of.
Ah. So he turned your own powers against you.
Indeed. He ambushed me, then joined the Landbreakers. I made a monster with my own hands. I shall arrest him. But what then? I do not know what I choose to do with him. But this time, Seshka's suspicions remind me it's time to make up my mind. I will kill him.
When Seshka asked me to help you, they never mentioned your connection to Char. You have their trust, just as you have mine. I trust everything you've said.
Time to keep advancing.
All right. I hope we don't have to cross this whole underground metropolis. Subtropolis.
Now I see why Seshka brought you in. It's how sincere you are.
No, I know exactly why Seshka brought in the Inmen. Is because the Inmen oozes with confidence. And everyone likes her. So all they have to do is just show up and the enemy will just be like, oh, the Inmen, you're so great. And the war will be over. We're literally going to use the Inmen's Mary Soonis against them.
We've been spotted. Watch out.
Your back.
Do this together, lads! Try my brand new...
Take this!
The witchcraft isn't very strong. He's somewhere deeper.
Ooh, it's getting red. That's always good. That means danger. Pretty deep down here. Hello, we're looking for Char.
We're asking for it.
Guess you haven't seen him.
Dead weights. Corner. Bleed forward.
Ready to start.
Impurity.
Take this! Crystallize! Engage!
Dead weights.
Your end awaits.
Hey, don't hit me there.
A ray of crimson red. Shot.
Break him up real good. Have something missing. Listen, oh yeah. Too weak.
Engage!
You're next. Got a present for you. Too weak.
I can sense Char's presence. He's up ahead.
It's really not his presence he's sensing. It's his deodorant. Because they use the same deodorant.
Edmund. My old shoulder wound feels phantom pain whenever Char is close. Like my blood, longing to reclaim the half that was lost. After decades of hunting, I finally have the chance to end all this.
Well, then let's end it.
I will take everything back from him.
Let's go.
Yes. Together, Edmund. No. I should call you friend.
Or you could call me Dark Mask. Hello, we're looking for Char. Anybody seen him? Are you Char?
It's not him.
It's not.
You
it's
came
Villain.
for the blood samples, didn't you?
Damn, dude, what they do to you?
It was me who took them. They're gone now.
You didn't drink them, did you? He doesn't look right, like he's being controlled.
I have passed the wrong judgment about Philip. You've learned how to store blood within a human vessel to enthrall this innocent driver.
What are you talking about, Lord Vampire?
Leave his body now.
Char Arno.
Don't make me say it twice!
So, you have found me.
Not the one eye thing. Ew. Okay, not gonna lie, that's badass. I wonder if they're setting up a new villain for the series, or for the game, because you know, we really don't have one now. We had Neferith and what was that dude's name? I'm blanking on his name. Crap. Anyway, point is, he's sort of perpetually trapped. Might be dead, I'm not sure. Neferith is straight up gone. So I realize we kind of don't have a villain. And everything they're talking about with Char does seem kind of interesting. Villain interesting. It would open up more information with Seshka, which is a faction that we really haven't heard much about. Okay, enough pondering. Go after him. I trust you. Oh, hey, he's alive. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion will be their fate upon the moment. Something. It went by really fast because reasons. Oh, not the cardboard cutouts.
Did I say you could chase me yet?
He's a twin. But why didn't he share his brother's talents? People paved the way for you, and they stepped right over me.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This music is giving me serious Little Nightmare vibes. And I'm here for it.
Stop! No rush. How about enjoying the show I prepared? See, Camille. She only ever held your hand.
You think Mother only cared about me? She gave you just as much love, maybe even more.
Expectations. All I had was this music box.
That's not true. You also had...
It was the only thing Mother left me. And you broke it.
If it mattered so much to you, why did you use its mechanism to make that key for me?
Okay, I'm not sure which is worse, a room filled with mannequins or a room filled with cardboard
You
cutouts.
still remember how you felt when you saw this. I was nothing but a squash bug. And you remained perfect, looking down from above.
Jakob ignited the rebellion. I pushed through the crowd, ran home. Mother and Father are both lying in pools of blood. The thing on my mind was, thank goodness Jar's alive. Thank goodness I hadn't lost him too.
Now you're the bug struggling in the cracks. My favorite act. Your body torn open, howling in pain.
Even without your taunts, my faith in you has already died. Jar, I'll give you exactly what you want. Nothing will ever be the same again. That house. How dare you? I don't remember how it originally looked, but this was our home in Seshka. There's a trace of witchcraft on the music box. What else have you got up your sleeve? For decades, I never truly resolved to confront you. I've always let you slip through my fingers. But this time, I didn't come alone. My partner is with me, and I shall arrest you this time.
All right. Not gonna lie, this is a creepy but yet very awesome house. They should really do a horror
witchcraft
themed expansion or version.
Char, move forward. Don't grieve for us. The ending between you and him has long been written.
Is this Char's memory? What prophecy? I've never heard of it. We had a fight that day. I broke that music box by accident.
Kings of the Royal Courts. A reading material about notable individuals from the history of Terra. The corner of a particular page has been folded to mark it. Ducarel, Regent's Crimson, in distant Terra. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. Ducarel was once the Sanguinarch of the Crimson Court. According to records, he was displeased with his older brother Danso's decision and chose to murder the latter and usurp the blood of Tikaz. However, he failed to become the king of Sarkaz, the Sanguinarch's end. Fowls peck at the rotten corpse, knotted veins torn by razor beaks, ripping apart our bonded souls, the body flowing down Ruby Bridge, fallen into an ancient sin.
But, Char, you did fix the music box. What exactly were you trying to restore?
The Sarkaz and their prophecies. Prophecy based on ancient Sarkazian witchcraft that permeates the entire history of this race. In retrospect, these shattered images seem to be portents of disasters and ill fortune. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion will be their fate. Upon the moment dictated, a blood sea shall wash it all away. A prophecy of ill portent that hits at an internecine war. There was a time when the vampires could not stop talking about it. Many even regarded it as an inevitable fate. Will this prophecy be fulfilled? Will those who learn of it be able to resist their fate? Perhaps only those affected by it will find the final answer. Regarding this prophecy about the vampires, it is also followed by a stanza that cannot be proven. A new blood sea will emerge, an endless chase of fire and carnage, till the hour they meet again, the hour when light and dark mixes. Barely legible scribbles have been written at the bottom of this passage. The prophecy says the two of us will meet again, and when that happens, a blood sea shall wash it all away. Sea of blood, one that washes away. The kin shall slaughter each other, and only one shall remain standing. A perfect explanation that is in line with the traditions of Seshka, isn't it? If fate has been ordained, then let me bring a curse upon everything. Curse this prophecy. Curse the stop that allows it to take root and grow, and curse everyone who treats it as our future. I shall curse everything till the sea of blood seeps bloods of every inch of Telosian soil.
Skisma konalaish, said Seshkate, Sarkantia is fit in Shanahal. The prophecy will be fulfilled. Yakub Mysen, this is merely the day of my judgment.
Mother, you knew about his betrayal? How? Then why did you die?
Oh, this picture. Hey, thank you for the follow. I bet the picture's a booby trap. You love the model and the vibe? Ah, thanks.
Strange. Even in my memories, your talent is still so noisy.
Okay, I know that Char is not this weird child. Definitely creepy. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope that you enjoy it. Do you play Arknights Endfield?
Always more loved. You never respected me. Sharing your life was just an act of charity.
You love the game? Yeah, it's probably my favorite game right now. I was really looking forward to it about, I don't know, a few months before it came out. And yeah, I was there day one. I'm not a heavy grinder, and I don't do a lot of in-game activities. But I love the world. Wuling is probably my favorite area. Though honestly, I am ready to move on to some new regions. But it's I don't know, it quickly became probably my favorite gacha game. And then Neverness to Everness, I started playing it, and it's become a favorite, but a different kind of vibe, a different kind of game. So with Arknights Endfield, you've got a great open world experience, and then with Neverness to Everness, you've got a great open world urban experience. So I think I like them about the same now.
No, that's not true!
So, I've resented you endlessly. All this time.
What are you trying to do?
No matter how much hate we carry, we still only have each other. We must join our forces
to completely bring Seshka down.
Oh, so that's his play. Oh, now it makes sense. Same though, my PC's kind of a potato. You agree on the need for new areas. It certainly has a unique vibe. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Well, the best thing about Arknights is that it's built off of the Unity engine, so it can run off of some... I don't think it requires as high-end of a computer as like Neverness to Everness does. And it is cross-save, so it does play on the PS5 really well. I installed mine on the PS5 and on PC so I can have it if I travel. But I don't always like playing with the controller. I want the option. And I don't know if PS5 has keyboard and mouse support for Endfield or not. But
in your dreams.
okay, so I've got a prediction. I'm going to predict what Char's motive is. Char is going to kill his brother, steal the rest of his powers so he can get all the powers, and then he's going to destroy Seshka. That's what I'm thinking. That's the play.
Seshka has always lied to you, fed you nothing but falsehoods. Why stay in that wretched city? No one in this world cares about you but me.
No, you made the wrong choice. Seshka!
Do they trust you? A useless hunter who never caught the traitor. Someone bound by blood to their enemy. Aren't you lonely? Come to my side, brother.
That is a great shot right there. That is great. You've got the picture, the family portrait in the foreground. You've got Camille back there. And in the background, you've got little tiny blood child Char staring over his shoulder. That is a fantastically framed shot. I love it.
We sprung from the same drop of blood.
It is our fate to become one again.
No. Someone trusts me and stands by my side.
How droll.
Okay, it took a hot minute.
Char, hang in there. Please live.
But in all honesty, I didn't really care about Camille when this mission started. Because it's like, I hadn't seen him before. But they did a really good job of bringing me around.
Of solitude and agony. Loathe me.
I won't give you another chance.
chasing.
Camille! Don't fall into the darkness!
When blood takes blood, you lose it all.
I said earlier that the way they're building up Char is, I'm wondering if maybe he might not be the next villain for the game.
But Char,
we need a good, powerful villain who's got motives. Now that Neferith is gone and the other dude, I still can't remember his name. We really need a good antagonist. So I don't know if we're going to actually beat Char or not. We might, but we might just beat Char to a standstill. I mean, I remember when we fought Neferith a few times, she would just kind of like throw a boss at us and then she would dip out. So I don't know. I'm curious.
When I got here, all I saw were you and traces of hearts.
is that so? It seems he used witchcraft to escape.
What just happened? Oh, they're gonna let me read this now. Blah, 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 blah. Although Char himself has left the scene, he escaped. The prophecy still holds, and his plans will continue. ...
He tried to kill me with an illusion and seize my blood. You woke me up just in time.
If they do Char right, and they might be doing that, it started off as an investigation over some blood samples. So we get introduced to, and I even called it, the blood samples was an attempt to lure Camille onto the investigation. And I'm thinking Seshka knew that Camille was probably going to go too far, get tunnel vision, so they brought in Enfield, the administrator, and this is where we're stepping into this storyline. So it started off as something simple, just some blood samples go missing, an investigation, it leads to Camille and this prophecy of the two brothers, and if they're careful and they do it right, so far they are, they can build up Char to have some ultimate plan. I'm hoping if it goes that route, we might lean into Seshka, because they've been kind of mysterious. This is like the second, I haven't heard this much Seshka talk since I've had Last Rite in my team, because she'll be like, doing her little dialogue thing where she'll say something about Seshka, and I'm like, what is that? Is that like some sort of brand or some sort of intellectual property that she works for? And I never was really sure. They also mentioned something about a floating city. Could be interesting. And if I had one request for any new region that we go to, based on what I saw of this mansion, I would want it to be a horror themed region. I would want some horror elements. They did a really great job of amping up the creepy crawlies with the cutouts and the music.
I'm sorry. I failed your trust.
You didn't. You did everything you... Don't lie to him. He kind of did betray your trust a little bit. He got lured in. He got lured in. We can't blame him, but he did get lured in.
But how did he move the blood out? The Landbreakers? That's not plausible. The pieces we found along the way do not complete the puzzle. And what was that prophecy?
Let's head out first.
Sure. Misplaced. Has nothing worth staying for.
All right. Keep advancing. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. I like this mansion. Oh, we got a book. Oh, I already read this. It's redundant. Already read that too. What about this one? Piece of paper that has been torn apart. Putting it back together made some of the writing legible. Seshka is the cause. It should not exist. I shall fulfill it. The manor gives you Resident Evil vibes. Yeah, it kind of does. I was getting Little Nightmare vibes when we were walking up and the cardboard cutouts were all in the way. That music box sound was very, very atmospheric. I guess I can't explore a whole lot. Curses, my one weakness. Scrolls and boxes in the way.
What was that? Let's investigate.
Oh, we've still got more investigating to do.
Valley 4?
See, I said that there were a bunch of cameras in that other area. He's been watching this whole time.
He was watching our every move. No wonder his reactions were always so precise. whole time, I had fallen in his trap the moment I set foot in the hub. The deceased has been carried away. If the body was just a smokescreen, why would Char keep eyes on him?
A one-way glass. An observer at this vantage point can watch everyone working in the entire underground facility. Char has always been watching, always staying one step ahead of the chase for the blood samples.
Glad to see you're still breathing, brother.
Nicely done.
Those memories. What was that all about?
Tear off your other wing and I'll come back to catch up. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Once I catch you, I'll peel it right off your bones.
Drop the tough act, Camille. You couldn't even figure out how I escaped. Or are you pinning your hopes on this? Help from outside? What could she possibly offer? Oh. Go on and tell me more.
I can resonate with your blood. When we first found Dunning, my old wound gave a faint jolt of pain. You controlled Jeffrey and Philip from the shadows, murdered Dunning, and filled him with the blood. That body was your escape plan, wasn't it?
Seems like I just couldn't hide from you. Or is this the Endmen's work? After all, your Endfield once defeated the Warlord of the Wilds. Why partner with Camille when a far better option is now available?
Tempting. Very tempting. What's the benefits like? I mean, do we have good dental? What are we talking about for the deductible here? Nah, screw it. I stand with Seshka.
No matter. My plan is complete.
Is that so? After all those mind games to salt Camille's wounds, you still failed to break him. That carefully concealed prophecy of yours. That's what this is really about, isn't it? Well, too bad for you. Now we know it exists, we can find a way to tear it apart.
Outsider, this is none of your concern.
How pathetic. A homeless vagrant forced to drift along the fringes of the band. If anything, you are the outsider.
I had a gift for you, but I've changed my mind. Until next time, brother. And you, Administrator.
His gift is probably the blood sample. With his blood, tracking him down will be child's play.
It's probably where we found Dunning.
If he actually left it behind. Come on, we should leave.
I'm trying to remember. There was a mission that we did. It was a woman who was examining the
pipelines when we first entered the facility.
She was like an archaeologist or a. No, I don't think it was an archaeologist. She might have been a. Not a biologist. Anyway, point is, she was trying to get information on the different masks that they wore around the Chimbo Stockade. And we were helping her out with that. And she mentioned coming from a place that's a completely different region that we haven't heard from or heard about. And come to find out, she wasn't who she claimed to be. She was actually like a scientist or, like I said, an archaeologist or something. Anthropologist, that might have been it. And then her and her, either her student or her underling, not underling, co-worker, ended up having to leave. They got found out, we helped them out, and then they were like, okay, we're gone. Look us up if you ever in that area or something like that. And they literally set up, I thought, a new region. So I'm curious if that's going to be similar to the same place or not. Because that is kind of a loose end. I mean, we did conclude that story or that mission, but they did drop some strong hints that there might be that there was a whole nother area out there.
Char doesn't like to be seen. He would use the pipes to move around undetected. That is the only local entry to the pipeline network. Give me a few minutes, Edmund. Char's blood, and a note.
So much alike, yet so divergent in essence. Why?
I do not know. Just as I cannot fathom why he attacked me, or why he trampled upon our parents' legacy. And why the prophecy, one that I had never heard before.
Keep it. It might be useful.
Endman, Mr. Camille, something happened. You won't believe it.
Well, we actually just... Never mind. Go on.
A miracle! The crewmate transporting Dunning heard movement in the cargo hold and investigated.
They did what now?
He saw blood leaking out of Dunning's body. Poor man was totally shaken, but Dunning pulled through.
Blood leaking out of his body. Yep. The criminal probably used arts that messed with his senses.
No one died. Very good news.
So, Dunning survived, I guess.
Edmund, your assistance uncovered the truth and helped me defend the honor of Seshka. The sample. He knew I could track him with the blood, yet he left it behind on purpose. Escape was not his plan. He's simply luring me to the next location.
So, are you biting or what?
Yes, I will. This only ends when one of us lays dead.
Damn, bro, that's harsh.
Perhaps I should request further assistance from the stop.
I'll tell Druon and have them notify the Security Bureau.
By the way, Edmund, there's a thing I'd like to discuss. Once things get settled, may I contact you?
I don't know why, but my head feels all fuzzy.
Well, you did get sort of blood possessed. You tried to fight us, and we may have mildly kicked your ass.
Endmin, you're here! Quick, thank the Endmin. She brought Dunning back to life.
Oh God, the Endmin can raise the dead now. Whew, did not expect to hear that one. I really hope they don't spread that rumor. I tease and joke that the Endmin is a little bit of a Mary Sue, because everywhere the Endmin goes, people just love the Endmin, and the Endmin likes to do everyone's job for them. Those are definite Mary Sue traits. I don't mind. I think it's kind of cool. Otherwise, you know, why would we have the Endmen, right? They're all powerful. But I really hope they don't spread the whole raising the dead thing. That would be a bit much. That would be too much. I'm gonna just say I'm glad you're all okay.
The Endmin and Mr. Camille didn't just save our transport team. They took down a breaker stronghold. I've called the Security Bureau to dismantle the hideout. It'll be done this month.
Say, I don't know who gave this gift box to me. There's an apology letter inside. Does anyone else know I'm heading to Morospolis?
I think a Keeper of Wisdom delivered this. Inman, do you have time? I await you at the place of our first meeting. Well, let's go wrap up this mission. I think we're wrapping it up. Yeah,
he's definitely not ignoring the
He's
errors.
still up there being all
Simply
sulking, just like a vampire. Except apparently he's a vampire that can sit out in the sunshine. Or does the sun at Talos not count? Like, think about it. Are vampires only affected by the sun on Earth? Or are they affected by all suns everywhere? Something to think about. Like Superman, for example. You know, the sun on his homeworld didn't make him powerful. It was the yellow sun of Earth that made him powerful. So what if the exact opposite works for vampires? Yellow sun burns them to a crisp, but the sun over Talos 2 does nothing. I'm gonna have to think about that. We're gonna go with enjoying the view, question mark.
Just a quiet place to wait for you. I gave Seshka a report on Char. Includes all our encounters and my lack of resolve. Seshka replied, "Carry on as usual. More resources will be focused on Char to help me track him down." he won't be able to run for long.
See? Didn't I say they have faith in you?
Of course. Speaking of which, Endman, may I ask you a question? I did say I hoped to earn your trust. But back then, why did you agree?
We'll go with the first one. Oh, I saw a kind soul whose self-expression needs work.
So, it boils down to sincerity. In that home built by Char, his questions struck true. But I remembered your words, your help, and your trust along the way. Like a faint light shimmering through me, reminding me of the kindness I've forgotten. That light grew stronger and pulled me out of the darkness. I believe this is the reason why Seshka's asked you to help me.
Yeah, I agree. The texture work on the characters is
Char
great.
still roams free.
Yeah, but we didn't come away empty-handed.
Exactly. Thanks to you, we took out Char's lair and uncovered his true plans. Seized my abilities and attacked Seshka. Everything he's done is tied to that prophecy. Most importantly, I broke free from the past. I earned trust and a friend. These are things that Char will never acquire. He cursed me to solitude. It will not happen. I don't know where he intends to lead me, but even if he flees to Talos, I shall be there to stop him. If I intend to go further, Endman, would you be willing to join me?
I don't believe in prophecies or ordained fate. I will fight against any prophecy that means you harm.
Of course. Gave you my word. I'll help you find him.
I thought my ability to trust others had been permanently destroyed along with my past. Time and time again, you reached out to me. I wish to reciprocate. Friend, I promise you this. Wherever you go, my blood shall be with you. Whenever you call, I shall stand by your side. very last drop of my blood is spent.
God dang it, Rosie. I don't know how they're able to do it, but somehow in every single character mission, they always manage to bring the feels. Oh, it's always at the worst possible time too. It's like, yeah, this guy's all right. I mean, he's a vampire, he's moody, he's broody, he's up there sulking like he's got 8th grade syndrome. And then, you know, by the time the mission's over with, it's like, ah, shit, now I like him. And then, of course, we have that emotional ending, and then boom, Rosie's like, haha. I'm like, dang it, why you gotta do that? Give me 5 minutes, Rosie. All right, so we have just completed Danse Macabre, and we have wrapped up Camille's story mission. I did not pull for Camille. I did not pull for Mifu. I am saving my pulls for the next banner. I think, let me double check something. Let me see something. I don't think we have, I don't think there's been a developer video or anything. Let me see. Okay, that's gonna be today, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be way later today. It says 7:30 p.m. UTC plus 8. So it's either gonna be way later today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But they're gonna give us all the dirty details on who's coming. Possible banners are Arcane and the Idol. I don't know who the Idol is. But we did see Arcane in a previous mission. It was the one where we took out that one dude. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. Neferith's sidekick partner. So because she got really injured and we had to go visit her in the hospital. I want to say there was another character that they teased, but I don't remember who she is. And of course, we're gonna get new AIC features, which I cannot wait, heavy sarcasm, to break my factory so that I can make something to use one time. Yay! Looking forward to that. Not really, no. But I'm looking forward to all of the cool stuff. We've got one more mission to do. What is this? Oh, we got a survey. Oh yeah, I haven't done that one yet. What is this? Contingency contract, reignition, experiment, ending notice. Okay, yeah. We've got one more mission that we're gonna do maybe tomorrow or the next day. Where is it? This one, deep vaulted steel, and that's going to open up a new area. Everything else is more or less, you know, all of these are outpost missions. I do need to do this. Marker stone, lower floor, the nameless, I think. And then we've got, see, where is it? We had something here. Right. Bird and Beast Tales. I keep putting that off. This thing has been hanging around for way too long. Well, we've got a few more things that we need to do. None of this stuff is major. The only major thing we have to do is deep vaulted steel. And we're going to dedicate a whole stream to that, just in case it's as long as one of these missions. I don't know what it entails. I don't know anything about it. It just says, at Li Feng's request, you head to the Industrial and Agricultural Production Unit to join the Bird and Beast Care Workshop. So I guess we'll take care of that. If it's really short, then that'll give us time to do some of the other stuff and completely clean up our missions before the new version update. Which, speaking of which, the new version will be out in 5 days. So yeah, next week. New content is always exciting. You play a lot of Girls Frontline 2. How is that game? I've been really curious about it, but I have also heard some mixed feedback. Of course, this is the internet, and most feedback is going to be mixed now. I can't recall a time when something didn't have mixed feedback, but I'm really curious about it. I didn't play the first one, but I was curious. I don't know that I'm going to play it. My plate is really full. I have way too many games that I'm playing. Right now I'm focusing on Neverness to Everness and Arknights Endfield, because I took like a month off from streaming, and I need to catch up on these two games a lot. And speaking of Neverness to Everness, we are going to wrap this up here, and I am going to be taking about a 30-minute break, and then we're going to jump into some Neverness to Everness. Last night's stream I had to cut short because I was having some connection issues on YouTube, but I got those ironed out. We shouldn't have that anymore, and we need to try to do more of the tabletop game. The game within the game. Yeah. Let me read this. It says, you think it's good? The pulls are generous, and yeah, your backlog is massive as well. You don't even want to see my Steam library. Because as a streamer, whenever I see a game, I think, oh wow, I want to stream that game. And then what's worse is if I ever do stream it, then I feel obligated to only play that game on stream. Just how I got behind on Arknights and Neverness to Everness. But fortunately, I was still doing my dailies. I just wasn't doing any of the story missions. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna go grab a late lunch. Technically, it would not be lunch, it's dinner, but I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, take 30 minutes, and then we will start the second stream for the night, the after midnight stream. I know everybody is looking forward to that, but yeah, we're gonna pick up some more Neverness to Everness. We're gonna try to get through more of the main story quest, and I need to go do my appraisal hunter level up mission, and there's a few other things that I need to take care of. So yep, 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end, so just come back around 12:30, 12:45, and we'll start back. Anyway, big huge shout out to everyone who stopped by and everyone who subbed. If you can't come back for the second stream, I completely understand. You can catch it on my YouTube channel. I multi-stream over there and on Twitch. So if you miss anything, you can always go back. I have playlists for almost every one of my games. So you can go back and watch my entire crazy journey with Arknights Endfield from the beginning, as well as some of the others. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Keep being awesome. And I will see you all in the next live stream. Bye.